still on the old firmware. This thing is complaining about something. I'm not really sure. I gotta go. I gotta go quick. Of course, my wife is late. Good thing we don't have that many packages. I'll likely meet her there before I get her some dinner, because if she doesn't have dinner on the right time, she'll be very hangry. But today, a small delivery, but jeez, it's kind of a lot. Actually, it's not that small. It's just a lot of small packages. So, I want to talk about Optimus. That is wild. So Optimus might be the reason why the Tesla shares are booming, and they are booming. I said I wouldn't go in anymore, and I haven't. Just because of fear of Tesla shares. See, it's a form of FOMO, because you're gonna get in. All right, the price is like at $350. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. So what happens with Tesla shares, in my opinion, is that it's going to go up really fast, and it's going to deflate. It's going to go down, and it'll probably. My theory is that it's going to hit 280 again. I know it seems far-fetched at this point, but there's probably going to be some bad news, or the promises are not made. But if the promises like they all hit, like I don't think they'll all hit. There's always like one piece of bad news that deflates everything. It's just one. It could be just an accident with Robotaxi that can deflate everything, even though the overall stats are quite good. It's just one of those things. So as for now, I haven't got in. But back to the Tesla Optimus. Wow, that dancing, it may seem like, okay, so this dancing is kind of useless, because what is the point other than to show off? Well, it is showing off, and it's showing off the dexterity of the robot, and dexterity they don't even belong in the same sentence. It is wild. If you watch Optimus do the shuffle, you can see that, I mean, he's really shuffling his feet. The feet is like sliding across the floor, and you can even make an argument that both feet were off the ground for a split second. And it wasn't jumping, it was like a planned movement. It's just kind of wild that it's shuffling his feet like that. And that was the biggest takeaway I saw. Right when I saw it, I was like, what? Don't you have to have like toes to do this? Well, I guess, you know, Optimus might have some toes. You know, just some flexy toes that are web toes, maybe like duck toes. I mean, that's not the most prettiest thing, but it might have it. And you can't tell because there's some sort of cover, and the cover is just so you don't want to see the Optimus duck feet. And it's just kind of wild that it is up to this point that is dancing at a it's at a fast rate. Yeah. So in case you haven't seen it, this is Optimus dancing. And look, it does this little shuffle thing, and you can see that the feet pivot. I'm going to turn off the audio just in case I get copyrighted. I'm not sure, but if you watch that, alright, well, let's just scroll back, because it's right around here. Look at that shuffle. The feet is gonna, you see those pivots? That's like what humans do. I wouldn't expect a robot to do that sort of pivot. Here, let me do it right for y'all. You know, driving. The car is driving, the automation. This was all about. Here's the pivot. There you go. That is kind of impressive, that footwork. And the arm movements, they're still robotic, but it's getting more natural. So this full self-driving, this AI robot, I've been saying it for a long time, it's basically trying to replicate humans. Even this driving it's replicating human behavior. And I think that's why it's built this way. You could have built it with like 4 feet or something. Sorry, I had to get over here. I had to break the full self-driving. I don't want to turn up there. There's a big truck up there, and it's a little bit dangerous. I'd rather not face the danger head on. But yeah, the Optimus is getting more and more human-like. And it could have been built differently, right? Optimus didn't have to be like a human with 2 legs, bipedal, whatever. It could have been wheels, but everything has drawbacks. There's a reason why it's built off of a human, because it's trying to replicate humans. And you can make the argument that humans have adapted well, and the human form is not bad. Okay, shoot. I lost my parking spot to this person. Good thing I don't have that many. So I can park far. I don't want to park far and carry stuff. Certainly do it. But you know what? I'm just gonna double park right here because I don't think there's anyone in these cars right here. Screw it, I'm just gonna double park and then hand it off to the UPS driver. And if these people come out, then I will come out. And I'll be right back. Yeah, me and that guy. What the heck? Where's my navigation thing? Alright, so turn on full self-driving so I have some hands. Okay. Auto steer temporarily unavailable. Okay, FC. Okay. So I'm just gonna pull in here while I pull up that direction. Here we go. All right. Wherever. This looks good. Oh, shoot. Oh, whatever. I didn't want to turn up there because that spot up here, there's a blind. It's kind of blinding to turn that direction. But, you know, if the truck thinks it could do it, then great for it. Yeah, so that guy in front of me, we both encountered the same problem. No parking, and our deliveries had to go out, and it is at the end of the day. So I believe my wife should be following up closely behind me, maybe. She was going to make a delivery as well. And here, I mean, look, we're just automatically getting out of the way. And there's a truck in our way again. And a car on the other side of the street. We can't do that. So full self-driving. Just kind of amazing. I can't wait to 13.2.9. I'm sure, you know, by the time I post this video, it'll be available. Just one of those things. Okay, so more about the Tesla Optimus. Tesla Optimus is trained with zero shot. Zero shot means the ability of the robot to perform movements immediately without new additional tasks and learning. This is proof that Tesla's Optimus is building a generalized AI and shows that can be adapted in a variety of environments. Yes, a general purpose AI robot. This is a tough turn. I can't see. I'm not sure how the car sees, but I can't. See, that's why I don't like going here. You know, but I put my life in this vehicle. That blind spot is, I don't know how people have been going by all this time. So I typically try to avoid this one turn area. And I was going to pick something else, but I didn't pick it on time. Yeah, so yeah, the Tesla shares, they just been going up. And it might not even be to the robot just because Elon is in Saudi Arabia and promoting his products. They look to be very enthusiastic. I'm not sure how big the economy is there compared to America, but they sure dominate boxing. If any of you like boxing, all the great matchups are in like Saudi Arabia now. And because of them, they've made like great matchups happen. Like really, like without them, I don't think these matchups would have happened. Like Usyk and the Gypsy King, I forget his name, and then Better Be off him. What's his name? Oh, man, I can't forget his name. It's a damn crime that I can't remember his name. The current champ that beat Better Be off. Damn crime, I can't remember. That's what happens when you get old. There's nothing you can remember anymore. Your hair doesn't even stay around either. It's leaving you. And pretty soon it's going to be the wife leaving you, taking everything, you know. Alright, so we are almost at our destination. And can't wait for the next Full Self-Driving to come here. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.